It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning. Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. How are you, Scooter?
I am wonderful.
Did you miss
Living
me?
the dream. I did. But I got to give Zdora credit. He was a trooper. He did great.
He was a trooper.
He did a great job, even with me messing with him.
Right.
And, I waited until he took a bite. We were on break. I waited until he took a bite of his biscuit. And it's like, all right, we're back in 3, 2, 1. He's just like, that wasn't nice. But I couldn't just let it go.
No.
Without a glitch. I had to do something to him.
Right.
So.
And he was already nervous.
I know.
It's
It
like
was funny.
How he does that to everybody. He did that to me. Not the sandwich part, but just messing with you.
Well, it kind of loosens it up. And
No, it doesn't.
no?
Makes it worse.
Oh, well, not for me.
It makes it worse.
Not for me.
No, of course not for you.
I think it's funny. Now,
Right.
I do want to thank Bob Zdora. He
Yes.
did a great
Thank
job.
Bob.
He filled in for us yesterday, did an outstanding job. I think he had fun when it was all said and done.
Oh,
so
yeah. They
that's
had
all
a
that matters.
great interview with Jake Long.
Yes.
A lot of good information about the school and how, it really needs to be rebuilt. It's many years overdue, right?
I agree 100%.
Yeah. So thank you, Bob Zdora, for coming on and filling in for me. I didn't get to go golf.
I know. That's what I heard. I'm not
Yeah.
happy about that.
No, it was going to be the first time in my life to touch a golf course. I've done many golf, but oh well. Next time.
That would have been the first time on a golf course.
First time on a golf course. Yep.
Oh, Lord.
Yep.
I bet everybody else is happy you didn't show
Probably
up.
very happy.
No. That's
It's going to
mean.
be something else. My buddy, he's a very good golfer. At least he's told me so. And I've never golfed with him, so I don't know for sure.
So he was going to cover for you.
Yeah, well, he said we'll do it differently where it's the best shot, that's where we'll start from next. So each of us hit the ball, whoever's the closest to the hole, that's where we'll start the next shot from. And I thought that'd be great because mine's going to go that way or that way. So,
I am, one thing I am good at a golf course, I am the best beer cart driver there is.
That's what Carla was going to do.
Yep,
She was like, I just drive the golf cart.
I mean, our profits will be down.
Well, thank you for joining us on this Friday, June 17th. We start the morning off with a prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Home. Brought to you by Roller Funeral Home. With all
We're
our
starting
respect.
this already.
I know. I'm off one day, and it happens.
Tongue-tied.
Tongue-tied. They have 29 in the state, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee, and we appreciate them in our time of need when we lose a loved one. It's a very tough situation, and we're glad to have them, step in and take care of us. So with that, I'm going to read a morning prayer I found. So, dear God, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for giving us the chance to see this day. Thank you for loving us despite our sins. Forgive us for all our sins, even the ones committed unknowingly. As I start this day, I pray for your guidance and your protection. Direct our path and teach us the right thing to do. Let our words and our actions be ones that bring honor to your holy name. Thank you, Lord, for an answered prayer. Through Jesus Christ I pray. Amen.
Amen. I like that.
Yeah, that was a good one. I found that this morning because, saying prayers out loud are not my forte.
Right.
But any prayer is a good prayer, right?
There you go. I completely agree 110%. And Zdora had a good one that he read
did.
off yesterday. And
Yes.
I thought that was awesome.
And that is brought to you by Roller Funeral Home with all our respect. If you need pre-need services, call them up. It's always good to have a plan before something happens. My dad did. He had everything set up. He had even, the coffin
Sure takes
picked
a lot
out.
of pressure off of you guys.
Right. Everything was set up. So we should do that, Scooter. We have not.
I have not. I mean, I've got everything written out what I want, but
Yeah.
as far as,
At least you have that, though.
of course, that would be a whole show.
We're going to take a break and hear from Bob and Linda Zdora of the Z Team.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer has been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we...
The closing!
I love that new commercial. And then I was just talking while it was going that I need to lead into that different because they changed it up. They were talking.
Yeah.
And now that it's this funny ad that, where are you going? And I've been there.
Yes.
I've been there.
There's nothing worse than being left in the dark and people assuming you know what's going on.
Exactly. And that's a big problem, not with just something like that, but in business in general, the lack of communication nowadays between departments. And so it's a good reminder that when you find somebody that will keep you informed, that's who you want to stick with, and that's Bob and Linda Zdora of the Z Team. So you want to give them a call, 870-405-0793. I look down every time because I'm not going to mess up that number again. I did it once.
You did it once.
Not again. So let's take a look at the White River.
All right, let's take a look at
Beautiful
Zdora's
shot.
backyard.
Yes.
Here.
Oh my goodness, where's it at?
We got some fog.
Bob and Linda Zdora of the Z Team bringing this to us every day. It's their live feed, and this is live. Beautiful now, foggy shot.
I do have a still shot. This is the same view you're looking at, but this was taken in the perfect part of the summertime, and everything was great. But this morning, this is a good way to find out how it is outside.
Exactly.
Right here is that same view with all the fog and everything.
Can you imagine driving down in Cotter right now, crossing that Rainbow Bridge? Because what we're seeing is what you're seeing. And
now, I hit fog coming in this morning.
Did you?
Early, yeah.
It was clear from my house to here, but I live on 62 east side of town, and so it wasn't bad at all. You can go to retiretoarkansas.net and find this beautiful foggy shot, but it'll change within.
I will say this: once that sun starts cutting through,
right?
Oh, it's some beautiful shots. It'll turn it kind of reddish, and it looks really cool.
Definitely. So go to retiretoarkansas.net, find this shot, find their listings. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, they can cure what ails you. They have the MLS listings on there, and they can help you with those too. They are realtors you would recommend to a friend. I recommend them. They have a commitment to excellence. That's my slogan for them. They have a commitment to excellence. And like we were talking about earlier, staying in touch with you, keeping you informed about the process as you go through it. And that's what you need, that's it.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
You want to know that things are taken care of. And I used, when he was in here, I used the analogy of a duck on water because people see him up here, everything calm and everything, but his feet
underneath is 100 miles an hour.
People want that comfortable feeling of, hey, things are taken care of. I don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
They only know what's going on behind them scenes.
Exactly.
There's a lot of work going on to get your home sold and get it done and do it right.
Yeah.
And they keep you informed. They take all the pressure off. I mean, it's just a no-brainer.
Yes, it is. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. We'll take a look at the weather, brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zdora. In Mountain Home, Arkansas, it's 74. Harrison, Arkansas, 71. Batesville, 76. Yellville, 73. Marshall, 70. Salem, 76. Mountain View, 70. Calico Rock, 74. West Plains, 76. Springfield, Missouri at 74. Poplar Bluff at 78. And St. Louis at 74. Looks like they've got a little precipitation. And I remembered to refresh. Here's a look at the radar nationally.
Said you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
We've got some activity up in the northern part of Missouri, and this looks like the mid-southern part of Illinois. The rest of the country is looking pretty clear besides over Salem, Oregon. Seattle always rains, right?
Yes.
And so look at it creep up towards them. Look at it creep up.
Yeah, they can have it.
They can have it. And it looks like further in the day, that part that's in Missouri and Illinois stretches across Kentucky into Tennessee. Mountain Home, Arkansas, though, is looking pretty good. As you watch this, we'll watch this. So 7:30, here we are at 8. So we're going to have clear skies. You get a little bit across the southern part of Missouri into the northeastern part of Arkansas over into Tennessee. If you're going to be traveling over in that area further in the day, I mean, that was up till 1 o'clock, so you might beat it if you leave now, right?
There you go.
Heat advisory. Of course, there's going to be a heat advisory for pretty much the rest of the summer, wouldn't you imagine?
Yeah,
But,
this is just severe outlook.
yeah,
Nothing
across.
for our area.
No, this is over on the East Coast, and it's slight and marginal, so nothing too major. I think most of the day for the country is going to look pretty good.
Boy,
hold.
it's slow
There we
coming
go.
up.
And there you go, heat advisories. I blew this up to make it easier, but you can see down here the orange is heat advisory all across the southern mid part of, you can see it. Southern mid part of Missouri, over into Kansas, down into Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama. It's hot. Be careful out there. Hydrate. If you work outside, take breaks. You know, if you're in athletics, take breaks. If you're outside running, you know, just be careful not to overdo it, overheat it. Scooter almost overheated himself yesterday. 2 hours worth of
Weed
eating, and he didn't take breaks.
I ended up taking a long one at the end.
Yes.
No.
7-day forecast today. We've got a heat advisory. It's sunny. It's beautiful, but it's also a high of 95. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 71. Saturday, we've got a slight chance of thunderstorms at 20%, high at 91. Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 64. Juneteenth, sunny, high at 89. Sunday night, clear, low of 62. Monday, sunny, high at 95. Monday night, clear, low of 67. Tuesday, look at that, hot, high at 98. You know the heat index is going to throw that way over 100.
Gonna be terrible.
It's summer. We're here. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. The pollen count today, tree pollen's low. Tomorrow, you know it's going to be something.
Maybe back up to moderate. Who knows?
We don't know, and we won't be here to tell you.
No.
But we can tell you that the grass pollen today is low. Tomorrow is very high. Sunday is very high. Norfolk Lake water level, 571.67. Level is 19.67 feet above full pool. They are generating 1. Bull Shoals Lake water level, 686.84. Level is 27.84 feet above full pool. They are still generating 8.
Look at it dropping, though. You can see it on the scale. It's starting to come down.
They are going to get the water down so we can use those beautiful camping areas, and we appreciate that.
Heck yeah.
Yes, sir. Now, let's a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zdora. Go to retiredarkansas.net and check out their listings. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. We'll take a short break and come back with community news.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
What?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. And I ran across this yesterday, thought I'd bring it up today. There's counterfeit money going around.
I heard about that.
Mm-hmm. So I'll read this here. Baxter County Sheriff John Montgomery is notifying the public of counterfeit currency being passed at local businesses. The Sheriff's Office has taken several reports of counterfeit currency being passed, in particular counterfeit $100 and $10 bills. Some of the bills, get this, some of the bills have Chinese writing on them. Some say for motion picture use on the face. Others have Russian words printed on the face and back, while some of them do not have serial numbers on them. Authorities state they have been passed and accepted at various businesses in the area. and several of them were found on the ground along Canny Baker Road. It is recommended persons handling cash should examine these types of bills closely before accepting them. Any counterfeit bills that are inadvertently accepted or attempted to be used should be reported to the appropriate law enforcement agencies. I mean, think about this. You've really got to be busy, but I knew $100 bills, which I rarely have anymore, people check them. You know, they check them with the marker, right? Yeah. They're not checking them, I guess, because they're not even looking at them to see for motion picture.
Well, and most of the time, yeah, you're busy, especially the $10 bills. I can see them flying through. Nobody's checking them.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, it looks at the face of it like a $10 bill, and you wouldn't think anything different.
Right.
And now you got to start taking a look and make sure there's no Chinese writing or Russian writing.
Be mindful, especially with a $100 bill. The $10 bill is still money. You don't want to lose that, but yeah, just be careful if you've got a business and if you're personally taking money from somebody.
Yeah.
You know. With that, it's 7:16. We're a little past due, but we're going to take a break, and after the break, we'll be This Week in Real Estate, paid for by our friends, the Z Team, realtors you'd recommend to a friend.
Be right back.
All right.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Welcome back. Actually, it would help if I unmuted myself. Welcome back. There we go. You're watching the morning show here on XL7-TV.
Yep.
We got Bob Zdora here to talk about a little bit of real estate update.
Yes, sir.
That's what we call it, I think.
This week in real estate?
This, I got to say this, because right now, this time of year, it's really intriguing to me on how the real estate, because it went through some major changes. And we've talked about that. COVID hit. People started wanting to move out of the cities. People started coming here. All of a sudden, they brought all the interest rates down to try to encourage people to spend money.
Yep.
And it just caused this flood here, which ended up being a buyer's demand.
Yes, indeed.
And it brought home prices up. It brought our stock of homes to almost nothing.
Way down. Yes,
and and now we're starting to slowly see a change. They're bringing the interest rates up. Some things are changing, and it's really, to me, an intriguing time to see how things are going to transpire almost weekly. How are they going to change?
In some instances, it's been daily where that rate has jumped.
Yeah.
Like 3-4 days in a row. And that's where you run into problems, people trying to make plans. How much can I afford? What can we do? What can't we do? The importance of being pre-approved. You may have been pre-approved in even March, April. And the numbers aren't the same now as they were then. If you're looking to come into the market and you're looking for homes, saying, okay, well, there's more homes on the market right now. We can maybe get the prices down a little bit. You need to be pre-approved at the current rates, which this morning were around 6% in some cases. That was with no points or anything, but still, they're going up. And that 3/4 raise in the prime rate that went through on Wednesday it indirectly affects the mortgage rates because it affects that 10-year note. But the rates are going up, and the best way to avoid the rate hike is to want to have good credit, because those numbers that you see on the teaser rates, those are for people that have got really good credit. That's an important thing to do. So if you've got some issues, you want to get them fixed by someone who knows what they're doing. Not stay off of Facebook, stay off of the internet when you're looking for help like that. That just really can't be overstated. Get your credit straightened out, get in, see your local banks, the internet banks that you see that own these different sports venues, whether Detroit, whatever. That's where their money comes from. And they may offer a lower rate, but they're charging more in points, and they're charging more in upfront fees. You're paying more for appraisals, all the paperwork that needs to get done to get your deal done. And they inflate those rates, and that's how they can afford to do what they do. Local banks also support the food basket, the baseball team, soccer, all the other things. Chris Nassari's done miracles with some of the people that we've had to get in there and be able to get things done in a timely manner. But you need to be ready for that. You need to get pre-approved at the current market to make sure that you're looking at the right type of house, to make sure that you're looking at the right price point. Or if you're going to have to raise some more money to put a bigger down payment down to bring, even with the higher rate, to bring your monthly premium down on the mortgage. That's a big thing. It's not the cost of the house, not the price of the house, not the price of the house, it's the cost of the house every month. How much is your insurance? How much is the utilities? How much are the utilities going to be? They're going to start to inch up. All of these things come together. Your insurance. What does it cost you every month to live in that house? That's what the bank wants to know when they're figuring out your debt to income. They're figuring out you make this much money, you can afford that much of a home. And they've got formulas for all of that because they want to make sure that you are a successful buyer. They want to make sure that you're going to keep that house and that they don't want it back. Banks make terrible landlords. They don't want to be in that business at all. So go to a bank, go to your local bank, wherever it is you get your direct deposit to, whatever the case may be. If you're not sure, call me. I'll be glad to make some recommendations, give you some options. Call this guy, call this girl, and I'll give you some choices. We'll be glad to help out with that. Get the process started. If you're selling your home and you're going someplace else, you're still going to be in the same situation. So even if you're going to mortgage just some of it, you're going to take out a small mortgage, you still need to have all these things done so that when the time comes, you leave your home and you're going to go Poughkeepsie, wherever it is you're going to go to, you're ready for that there as well. One of the things we have been very successful with is referrals. Century 21 is a huge referral market. We're a nationwide company. You know, we're not just here in Mountain Home. We're not just here in the Ozarks and Calico, Yellville, whatever it may be. You know, we can reach out to Denver, LA, Cleveland, Pickett. We can, if you're going to Warsaw, we can get you an agent there. Those are things that we do, and we as a company and we as the Z team do for our clients to help make their process smooth. That's what we want, nice and smooth deals.
You say that, and there's a lot of people right now, like I said, this market that's a buyer's market. People are going out saying, hey, I can sell.
We're in the flicks. We've been in a seller's market, and that's what's forced the prices up.
Yeah.
And it's supply and demand. And so sellers were kind of in the driver's seat, which is an unusual condition for here. We haven't seen that in a very long time. And now it's starting to come back a little bit more. You've still got a lot of buyers that are looking to come in, but they're like, well, I can't get as much for my house because our market is starting to slow down.
Yep.
The new mortgage applications are down like 25%. That's going to take its toll.
One of the things I've noticed, because I've had some friends recently sell their house and buy another house, and I know there's a lot of people out there when all this frenzy started, well, I can just sell my own home. I can, you always get that, but I noticed what I would call the domino effect. As all these transactions are going, that domino effect is getting bigger and bigger. And one of my friends bought his house, and it was all contingent on this person selling theirs and then that person selling. It was a complete domino effect. And to me, you need somebody experienced that knows how all those transactions are going to go down that line, because it's going to play a difference when it comes down to that bottom line of you selling your house and you buying that other one. If there's 5 or 6 domino effects that have to happen, you've got to be on top of that. I mean, as a realtor, you've got to know, hey, this is going through, that we're not having a problem here, whatever the case may be. And I know that one of my friend had a little glitch in one of his, and they were able to fix it and get it going. But these are things that I wouldn't want to be dealing by myself. No. I wouldn't want somebody
because actually they all are. All the real estate is dominoes. Mm-hmm. And everybody's waiting for the guy in front of them to either buy, sell, whatever the case may be. And that we run into that a lot. And when there is somebody pulls one of the dominoes out, oh crap! Now what? What do we do? And to be able to step in there, okay, we can do this, we can do that. This will get done. But that comes from years of experience as well. I mean, we've been doing this for a while. We've got additional education above and beyond our continuing ed. We've got that. We're here doing this all the time. When Linda's not on the phone with somebody or emailing somebody, we're going through articles, trying to get different things to see different ways that we can help our clients be successful, buying or selling. And the importance of that, like I say, to make it for you is to make your life, you don't realize all this commotion and carrying on is going on behind you. You just see that smiling face in front of you saying, yeah, this is fine. Well, we're going to do this next. You need to sign this. And we're going to, you don't have to come into the office. We can send this out as an email and you just click, 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 and you're good to go. That's what we want it to be. We want you to make good informed decisions and always know what's going on. That's what it's all about. I mean, it's really been
it's like a duck in water
right along.
It's like a duck in water.
Exactly.
You're looking at, and from an outside standpoint, that duck is just sitting there nicely going across it, but underneath, it's just moving.
He's going 240 underneath. That's true.
Exactly. That's similar to what you guys remind me of, is that type of situation.
And that's what it is. And so we've been very successful with this. We've helped a lot of people buy homes. We've helped a lot of people sell homes. And I'll sometimes fall into, we're buying and we're selling, and we've got a home, but we're here to help you find your home, whether it's here or someplace else. That's what we do. And the Z Team's been doing this for a while. We have awards. We have plaques on the wall. Somebody came in the other day, and we got you got to show stuff off. You got a little glory wall with the different stuff on there, and came by and went, wow. you guys must really be good. And it's kind of humbling. It makes you go, well, yeah, we think so, and other people think so, which is more important than what we think. And that's what we've done. We've been blessed in a lot of ways, and it's because of you, and we thank you for that. But if you're not sure where we're at in the market, where you're at in the market, if you want to come, you want to go look other places, COVID may have slowed you down, you've always wanted to move to Phoenix, whatever, because it's not hot enough here now. You wanted to go to Phoenix and you were going to retire there, we can help with all of that, and we can help get your home ready. I can encourage you to give us a call. If you're thinking about coming on the market, let us come out and see it before you take on big projects. Because if you start to tear out kitchens and things like that, that's not money you're going to get back. You're not going to get a return on that. It's too short a period of time. If you're going to live in a house for a while, look, we're thinking about we're going to be retiring in 3 years and we're going to move. Okay, we can come and maybe help you make good decisions with that and see what's best for you and how we can best help you. That's what we want to do.
I'm excited for this next part. Let's see where the numbers
see
are.
Where we are?
Week to week. That's
what it is.
It's all changing.
Yes, it is. This week in real estate, there were 40 new listings came on the market, 3 commercial properties, 6 parcels of land, 31 homes came on the market. They range in price from $39,000 to $659,000. 3 of those are taking backups. The average price coming on the market this week is $217,000. There were 44 sales. 6 parcels of land, 38 homes sold. They ranged in price from $38,000 to $595,000. Average sale price this week was $228,000 with 83 days on market, but that gave us $8.6 million in residential real estate closed this week. 5 properties expired, 22 had price changes, and we're seeing that number pick up. We haven't really seen that over the past year because it's been a seller's market. We're 99 pending. Currently, there's 190 homes on the market, so we're up 3 from last week. Year to date, for 2022, there's been 541 homes have sold for $118.8 million. The average sale price this year is $219,000 with 86 days on market. For 2021, there have been 557 homes that sold for $106.1 million. The average sale price last year was $190,000. That came up a little bit from last week. So we're starting to see the market picking up. Last year, it's starting to get going. I mean, and it's going to just continue to go. And I could see it getting ahead of us. I mean, you've already got more homes being sold. And we'll see how this is going to shake out. The inflation is going to affect things. The mortgage rates are going to affect things. Life's going to go on. People are still having babies. People are still going to get married. People are still going to say, you know what, I can't live in my mom's basement anymore. We're gonna find someplace to go, and that's what it's all about, People are going to be coming here from other places. People are still going to retire in other places, and they want to come here. They want to enjoy the quality of life. They want to be able to see high school sports. 3 rivers, 2 lakes, no shortage of places to fish, to be able to go out on your boat, enjoy yourself. We're in a great spot. If you're an RVer, and David, that's what David does. If you're an RVer and you're looking for RVs, call David. Above and beyond that, you're in the middle of the country here, so there's no place that you can't travel to in a much easier way than if you're on one of the coasts or farther up or farther north or south. This is a great place, and obviously it's a great place to be, and we're all blessed to be here.
83 days on market. It's still, if you're interested in selling your home.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Now, have a place to go.
Have a place to go.
Because 83 days is sure not a lot of time.
No, sir, it's not. And things that are priced well, and that's why we're seeing the price reductions. People are trying to get ahead of this, and smart people are trying to get ahead of this because they can see the writing on the wall. You see these inflation numbers come through. You see the interest rates going up the way they are. It's going to affect, especially the bigger houses.
Yeah.
If you got a bigger house that you're trying to sell, either get comfortable or figure out what you got to do and to go forward. That's best advice I can give you. Next best advice, actually the best advice I can give you, is to call my honey. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiretoarkansas.net. It's all been redone. If you haven't been on there in a little while, hit your refresh button and you're going to see new boxes will come up on there and stuff. And thank Vision Amp for that and the work that my honey does to keep everything up and current and fresh. And she's my girl. Have a happy Father's Day, and we will talk to you next week.
We will be right back.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
At Serendipity Bliss, we love turning your day into a once-in-a-lifetime memory by offering unique, beautiful, and specialized event and wedding rentals that can transform any atmosphere into something you will never forget. Whether it's your dream wedding, a golden anniversary, sweet 16 party, or a company event, we can make any event blissfully perfect. Serendipity Bliss carries unique specialty gifts and bridal jewelry and helps coordinate decor, table items, theme-related pieces, and more. Make your day blissfully perfect with Serendipity Bliss, located behind Car Care Mountain Home.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home.
Welcome back. Actually,
welcome back to the morning show.
We were starting all over again on that other one.
Right.
Sorry, I had the wrong thing clicked on.
That's
we're
okay.
good.
That's
we're good.
okay. Yeah. Welcome back to the morning show. This is the XL7 Sports segment. Usually Bob Rechtenwald's doing that, but we should have him back by Wednesday of next week.
I'm hoping.
We'll
see. We'll have him back next week sometime, I think. But,
yeah. So
we'll see how it goes.
I'll try to muddle through. Steve, this is Steve Jones, Athletic Director of the Yellville Summit Public Schools. Thank you for coming on. And
thanks for having me.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This is used to Bob sitting here.
I know, right? I throw him off a little bit. Well, give us a recap of the Yellville Summit school year.
Okay, sure.
How'd it go?
We had just an outstanding school year, athletically speaking. We have 10 varsity sports, and out of those 10, 8 of them made the postseason.
Very good.
We had
awesome.
It really is. I mean, and even you don't. Sometimes you go into a season, you think, well, we may not be very good this year, and there's, we have a saying or a motto at Yellville: when we're good, let's be really good, and when we're bad, let's be average.
Okay.
And we were above average this year in everything we did, just about everything we did. We did produce one state champion team. Our girls track team won state for the second year in a row, so they're back-to-back state champions, and we'll be trying to pull off that three-peat next year, and it'll be tough, but
right.
Pretty excited about that. And our boys actually, they kind of surprised some folks too. We knew they'd be top 5 or so, but they were number 2 and pretty close at the end there to being state champions themselves. So hopefully we can get that pulled off next year.
Yeah.
But anyway, baseball and softball both made it into the regions. Girls basketball made it to state. Volleyball made it to state. The football team, went to the state playoffs as well. And of course, we just hired a new coach last year, so there's always a little concern when there's transition. Are we going to struggle? Are we going to be down? Are we going to be up? And they were really 2 touchdowns away from being really good.
Right.
So overall, just a great school year.
It worked out.
It did.
Real good. Congratulations to the girls track team on winning back-to-back championships.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's excellent.
We love hanging those banners in the gym that say state champion. That's people. And I've been coaching for 31 years. It's hard to win a state championship in anything. I mean, there's a lot of skill and training involved, but there's got to be a little luck on the way somewhere, or something's got to happen just right. And for it to happen 2 years in a row, that's a great testimony to our girl athletes. I saw on the website that the picture of them just popped up, and what great competitors they are and great coaches. April Martin's the head girls coach, and Clark Guston's the assistant coach, and he's actually the head boys coach, and then she assists him with the boys. So they work together and do a great job there with track and field.
Excellent. That's great to hear. I hope they can pull off what I call in the sales business the hat trick.
The hat trick?
The hat trick.
Yeah.
And get that three-peat. That would be sweet.
It would
That's a hockey thing, isn't it?
It is a hockey thing.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I know,
I'm sorry. Didn't
in the
mean to
car
take that away
business,
from you.
in the car business, I know it as a hat trick for selling 3 cars in one day.
One day?
Yeah, and I've done it.
That's pretty impressive.
It is.
I'd be lucky to sell 3 in 1 month.
Okay, so school's out. We got some summer programs going on, off-season sports.
Sure. Well, we talked about that a little bit during the break.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 gyms at Yellville, and they just stay hot from 7 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. And just a typical day in there. At 8 a.m. or 7:30 or so, the volleyball team comes in, practices for 2 hours. So you got senior high volleyball and junior high volleyball going on. They leave. Here comes the basketball team to practice for a couple of hours. And there's, of course, 4 teams to practice with them, junior boys, senior girls, and so forth. They'll keep it busy till afternoon. Then the cheerleading squad comes in, and I'm gonna brag here a little bit. My daughter is our cheer coach at Yellville.
Okay.
And she is this is the way things are.
Right.
And we went from having her first year 4 high school cheerleaders to 12 now. And but anyway, then she keeps it busy all afternoon. Mm-hmm. So it's just that way all day. And our coaches all have to work together to keep both gyms open and coordinated who's going to be where, when, and when there's a volleyball camp going on, everybody else kind of backs off and says, "All right, it's yours now for a few hours." But it's just busy all the time.
Yeah.
I hear people say, "Well, you enjoying your summer?" And I am, because it's not every day, but we're there almost as much.
Yeah.
But now coaches are having more fun because it's coaching all day, so they really like that. And of course, then there's football. They don't use the gym. They get to get out in the sun.
Oh yeah.
Hadn't it been awful?
It's way too hot for that.
It's too hot for anything.
It sounds like your students are committed, though.
Very much so.
They're there in the off season. They're
and that's what I was going to
develop
say.
Their skills and continue.
For being the summertime and having all of your kids buying into these programs and knowing what the summer can do to build them and make a difference. I mean, that is a contestment all itself to be able to say that, hey, that you guys got a great program and the kids are buying into it.
Yeah.
There was one young man. I'm not going to say his name because if I ever say one, then I feel like I should mention a bunch of people. But
understandable.
I know this young man goes from basketball practice in the afternoon to football practice in the evening, and then he works at a local business on the weekends. And that schedule would probably kill me. And
now I'm out.
And he's not the only one. There's several. Right? That's just who can do all that.
Right.
But that's the kind of
athletes do.
Yes.
My daughter's an athlete, and she did.
Okay.
In college,
so you understand.
2-a-day practices.
Yep.
Plus the games, full-time college schedule, and work. There's something about being an athlete and becoming a team player, and it rolls into everything else in their life.
I was having this conversation with a friend of mine the other day, but things that young men and women used to learn on the farm, they now learn in athletics. Yeah. 40 years ago was hauling hay and taking care of cattle and doing gardening, hard farm work, and farm work now is industrialized more or less.
True. Yeah. You got machines.
Right. So now those kids they're missing that hard work there, but they get it in football and volleyball and in track and stuff like that. And I mean, we were having some discussion at school the other day about classes and sports and whatever, and of course I took the position that we need to emphasize sports, blah blah blah.
Right.
Somebody said, "Well, don't you think school's important?" I said, "It's important, but I'm the athletic director, not the academic director.
Exactly.
If you want me to switch gears, then I'll do that."
But it gives a great work ethic.
When
you're playing sports, But they learn a lot.
And that not quit.
Exactly.
Every one of I have 3 daughters. They all played sports all through school, and at one point or another during their young life, they came to me wanting to quit X sport.
Yes.
No, let me just say we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
And you may be upset with me now and mad, but you will thank me later. And they all have for making them stick it out, because sometimes it's bad to start. There's bad spots.
Yeah.
And it gets better. And I know, using myself as an example, I was so mad at my coach one day, and it was 1,000 degrees outside. It was just one of those awful days, and I wanted to quit. And I mean, I was hoping somebody else would quit, so I would, because I didn't want to by myself.
Yeah. Everybody wants that to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to see him anymore ever again. And today, he's in his 70s or late 60s, and we talk all the time. I consider him a great friend, and I'm glad I did not quit that day.
Right. With that, we're at 7:46. We're going to take a short break, and we'll come back with Steve Jones for more Yellville Summit Public School athletic stuff.
Thank you.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer's been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Welcome back to the morning show, our XL7 sports segment. Our guest is Steve Jones, Athletic Director of Yellville Summit Public Schools, and they have a golf tournament coming up tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that.
Okay. Well, a little background here. We have tried to put together a athletic department golf tournament for 4 years, and the first year we tried, it was me, myself, and the head basketball coach, Hunter Sims, and we were both still coaching baseball and softball at the time, and it just didn't work out. That was in 2019. So in 2020 we tried again, but COVID. Yeah, so that shut everything down. In 2021, we were still under mask mandates and maintaining social distance. So let's not do it this year. So finally, 4 years later, we were having the first annual Yellville Summit Athletics Golf Tournament, and that will be at Diamond Hills Country Club in Diamond City, Arkansas, or Lead Hill, Arkansas. And we will start at 9 o'clock in the morning with what's called a shotgun start. We will put different teams on different holes, and everybody just starts at 9 o'clock. So instead of playing hole number 1 through 18, you would play like 10 through 9 or whatever. Check-ins at 8 o'clock, and we've got a lot of people pre-registered and signed up. We've got a lot of sponsors that are sponsoring holes or food or whatever. And a lot of this, yes, this is a fundraiser for us. But one of the big reasons we want to do it is just to get all the coaches together and some administrators and teachers and then people from the community that let's just go out and have a big time today.
Right.
I wish it was not going to be 96 degrees, but I can't control that. So I guess better that than 12 degrees or whatever. But anyway, we're looking forward to it, and would love to see lots of people come out and play and just enjoy themselves. We've got a beef brisket that we'll be serving for lunch, or pulled pork, not beef brisket. I don't know why I said that.
Because it's what you wanted.
Maybe. I just had it on my mind.
Right.
Pork and beans and potato salad and stuff like that. And
very good.
So anyway.
They have cooling stations there. If you have a cooling station, maybe you need to give you a call.
I don't know what a cooling station is.
Well, they're big AC systems that use water. They run water in the back part, and then it's a fan that blows on you, and it's cooler than the heat that's out there.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But then also, those towels that you can get wet and put them inside an ice box and then take that out and wrap it around you. So, if anybody has some of those, you might get in contact.
Actually, the towels we do have.
You do have that,
we will have some of that. One good thing, we're starting at 9 o'clock. We expect to be done by 12.
That'd be good.
Yeah. So
it won't be the hottest part of the day.
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when that sun will beat down on you. And by then, I hope I'm celebrating the Razorbacks' victory in the College World Series.
Oh, I didn't know they were.
Yes. They're playing Saturday at 1, so I'm going to be all day like, hey, let's move this along.
Take the shot.
Take the shot. Stop looking at it. We got to get home and watch the Razorbacks.
So I take it you still got a lot more room for more teams if people want to are listening to this and they want to go and have some fun and support things.
Sure. We are prepared to accommodate right now 60 teams. I think we've got. See what happens with these things, especially your first time. People wait till the day of to show up, and that's fine. But we've got plenty of room left for anybody who wants to show up, and we've got some good prizes lined up. And again, just a great time of togetherness with coaches and parents and everybody, and it'll just be it'll be a lot of fun. I don't play golf myself.
Right.
I mean, it's awful. So
I don't either.
Which is why I'm the perfect guy to kind of be in charge of this, because I have no desire to go out there and play. I'm going to sit in the clubhouse and drink Coke and wait for everybody to come in. And I want to mention 3 people who've been a tremendous help to me. Tina Ply. She is technically serving as our meet director. She's been around golf her entire life, and she's kind of helped put all this together. Jackie Davis is my assistant athletic director. I couldn't do anything without her. I mean, she's just a workhorse and a wonderful lady. And then Hunter Sims is our head basketball coach, but he has also been instrumental in getting this together and getting sponsors and getting prizes and stuff like that. So it's a group effort, and these 3 people just do a tremendous job of all that stuff.
That's what makes it work.
Oh, absolutely.
When everybody comes together.
Sure. And things that I'm not comfortable with, that's outside of my comfort zone, and that's hosting a golf tournament.
Right.
So I'm like, what do we do here? Help me do this. And they say, well, we need to do this. So I'll just do it. Well, okay,
Sure,
I will.
they step up.
Yes, I will let you do that.
Yeah, I know,
and
right?
I will stay out of your way. Last night, my wife made dinner where she was cleaning up when it's over, and I said, is there anything I can do to help you? And bear in mind that staying out of the way is a viable answer. I am happy to stay out of your way.
Right.
So I did.
That's great.
Somewhat, the golf tournament's been that way a little bit.
Right. So if you'd like to join them, the golf tournament is at Diamond Hills Country Club.
Yes, sir.
And check-in is at 8 a.m. tomorrow. The shotgun starts at 9 a.m.
That's correct.
It's a fundraiser for the Yellville Summit School District. So, yeah, join them. Have a lot of fun golfing. I know I was supposed to do it for the first time yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the guy I work with, he got a customer that called him, wanted to meet him at 10, right in the middle of our tee time.
Sure.
It's going to be 8:30. But I've done mini golf. That's it. I've never been on a golf course.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
It'd be a good time for you to go out and
You
try
should.
it.
You'd probably fit right in with some of us.
It would be. It would be wonderful, but I have to work tomorrow.
Oh.
Even though it's Friday, and I go, woohoo! It's Friday. I got to work tomorrow, 9 to 5:30. So if you want to buy
on Saturday,
yeah, I got to work every Saturday.
Well, that's just wrong.
It's the busiest day of the week for us.
I bet that's true.
Yeah, everybody's off work. They come in to look at RVs and
Sure.
travel
That makes
trailers.
And I'll bet you if you're not even a golf fan and you want to go by and drop off some money to donate towards it, they will take that money.
We will accept donations.
Right. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. It's like you said, it's about bringing everybody together, bringing the community together, along with all the coaches and the staff and everybody. Let them have a good time and let people, even if you don't golf, come by, hang out for a little bit, whatever. It is a fundraiser. And let me tell you, in athletics, every dollar goes a long ways. And you never have enough for everything you want to do. And everything really makes a difference.
And 100% of this, any profits made, this goes right back to students. It'll be, well, I mean, there's always uniforms, there's warm-ups, there's weightlifting equipment, there's always stuff you need.
Right.
Always.
Yeah, and that's how you get this done.
Sure.
Can't raise taxes, you
raise money.
Raise money.
You have a
Very
fundraiser.
good. Well, any final thoughts? We're into the last couple of minutes.
No, again, thanks for having me, and I just always enjoy coming over here and getting to visit with y'all, and anyway, just glad to be here.
Scooter, you got some final thoughts on athletics?
If you were golfing, I'd go by and golf with you, but since you're no, just kidding.
If I was golfing, it'd be a show, I promise you.
Well, that's it. That's what people are looking for.
Yeah. There'll be a few out there like that, but I know we do have some people just coming to hang out in the clubhouse and enjoy the big meal together and everything.
I could imagine you'll have a big turnout. I give Yellville Summit credit for your community involvement.
Well, thank
it's
you.
amazing when it comes to sports and stuff that the kids are doing. Not just sports, but pretty much anything. I mean, we used to go around and do like a game of the week where we filmed different games and stuff, and we always liked going to Yellville because of the support.
Right.
And it's just amazing. The community gets so involved, and
we
it's just
appreciate that.
A great.
Yeah, smaller communities like ours really do band together.
It
when
really
comes to
does.
it.
Yes, there's something to that.
Yeah.
Just it's all we've got to do.
Well, you got a couple seconds. Throw up their website I've got here, and let's show the 2022 2A girls track and field back-to-back state champions.
Yeah. That's
and
awesome.
There's the 22 2A boys track and field state runner-ups. So we'll click back over here to the girls. That is awesome. Congratulations.
For both of them.
Yeah.
That back-to-back state champion, that's tough to do.
It is.
That is really tough. So, congratulations.
Yeah. We appreciate you having you on. Steve Jones, Athletic Director of Yellville Summit Public Schools.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and we appreciate you all watching. I know
we
we've
encourage
got just
everybody to come out tomorrow, get out there, support them, have some fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's all about. Nobody's taking it serious. So go out and have a good time.
Well, I'm sure there might be one or
there's
two
a couple.
that'll take it seriously.
Most of them won't.
They may have a little competitions among themselves.
Got to keep that par just right.
But yeah,
is that right? Par. I don't even know the lingo.
I don't either.
I can tell you, anytime I golf, it ain't going to be serious. So
it wouldn't be for me either. Thank you for watching the show, everybody, and we will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.